Good morning. The title of article is Regional and Seasonal Effects of the Gastrointestinal Parasitism of Captive Forest Mux Deer. Introduction. Reproductive programs for mux deer in the forest are national strategic of a situ protection which begin in the 1950 and aims to provide sustainable mux resource, although food and mound disease cultivation and has lasted several decades. This space remains difficult to tame mainly due to its change and preference for begin solitary. The parasitic population of mux deer species represent an important threat of the productivity, welfare, and survival of the host, can even generate a significant decrease in the size of the population due to the low immune efficiency of ruminants in the Amazon. The main routes of transmission of gastrointestinal parasites are soil, diet, and intermediate hosts, while the spread of parasites can affect by seasons, temperature, and humidity. Methods and total of fresh fecal samples from forest mixed deer between 3 and 5 years old were collected in 3 conservation centers that were stored at temperature in a formulated solution. There were 3 females for 1 male for breeding, but they were separated at night for individual sampling. In reference to feeding, they were given levels collected from the natural habitat. The supplementary artificial foods consist of soy flour, wheat bran, corn flour, milk, seasonal vegetables, of fruits. Fresh whether was provided at will. They were determined with albendazole would with suspended 3 months before the investigation, mean eggs per gram or oocytes per gram of parasites in fecal samples were counted using the McMaster technique. Results. Feed groups of gastrointestinal parasites were found in the mux deer and emerged the dominant and positive correlation between Eimera spp and strongyloides spp. Based on the data, elimination capacity is will a negative correlation between Eimera and Monaceae, seasonal and regional difference in diversity prevalence elimination. Capacity aggregation and infra-community were observed for 5 groups of parasites, the low level of aggregation and the high release capacity of a mare and strong lobes and cold reflect the contaminated environment and indicate that the relations between the hosts and the parasites are unstable. The high degree of aggregation of Trichurius ascaris and Monaceae. It also suggests that some individual hosts are less able to resist pathogens and have higher transmission potential than others. Conclusions. Breeding in captivity has helped to record several endangered species near extinction, but there is greater contact between eggs of or oocytes of infectious parasites and hosts in restricted space. Some suggestions were gave to the breeders and administrators fears the select and the meeting should not use albendazole, which is more useful for the roundworm. Second, only infected animals should be devoured in place of animals and summer may the vets until meeting station till the face must declined in the to avoid gross contamination. Finally, the best location for breeding centers could be there with a high altitude such as the Millalow Breeding Center. Thank you.